I wonder if she understands that.
Oh, I believe she understands it very well. She is perfect.
Would you entertain her if she were not?
No.
Exactly.
Where is she?
Writing letters.
She's not easily understood, which makes her more interesting. What do you want to do with her?
What do you want to do with her? Oh, here she is.
Lord Mark.
Miss Croy.
Will you come and drink coffee and talk to me? I'm horribly bored.
Well, I cannot promise to cure you. Maud tells me I'm indolent.
You are indolent. It is your worst fault.
Maybe your best.
Thank you, Kate. Someone at last who understands me.
I am like an actor on a stage. Each day, I put on my costumes, reset my face. I never miss my mark or forget a line. I go over the same script. I can play comic, ironic. I am pitch perfect. I know how to turn my head beautifully. I know all my best sides. And all the time, I long for my dressing room, where I can strip back these adornments and lay out my heart. No letters?
Nothing, miss.
8 weeks. Your silence becomes like a shrug that I keep trying to shake off. Where are you, my love?
You still not heard from Mr. Densher? You may leave your letters on the hall table, you know, Kate. You do not have to go out to post them.
I like the walk.
Strange enough, I've had rather an intriguing letter from an American. I suppose that's what she meant to do.
What do you mean?
Oh, an old school friend. Susan Stringham. She made rather a meagre marriage, and I lost her after that.
Lost her?
Well, you know. Let her go. She lives in Boston, a provincial widow. She writes stories for ladies' magazines. I almost pity her.
She's not coming to visit, is she?
She may have something to show.
Oh, don't make me meet her.
She is travelling with a princess. A remarkable thing from New York. She is a striking apparition, apparently. Hair exceptionally red, clothes remarkably black, even for mourning. It's a New York history, loss of parents, brothers, the lot. And beyond everything, by most accounts, a mass of money so piled on the girl's back. Alone, stricken, rich, but most particularly strange. It may be you can give this young New York princess something she craves, Kate.
Me?
Susie knows I can serve up the whole of London on a platter. This princess may be most rare, and therefore a jewel, like you, my darling. We must set you together and see if we can make you dazzle.
The air of the place, the pitch, so sharp, so deep. The faces, the hands, the jewels, sounds of words, of names, the shapes of the forks, the flowers, the servants, the walls. We are all touches in a painting. I am in a state of vibration. It's too sharp.
I'm afraid I can't really clear up her situation. There's no such thing in London today as saying where anyone is. Everyone is everywhere. Nobody is anywhere. I should be put to, yes, frankly, to give a name of any sort to Maud Lauder's set. Is it a set at all, or is it not? And are there such things as sets anymore? Is there anything but groping and pawing?
You throw up a great many questions, Lord Mark. Do you give them up for too much knowledge?
Maud Lauder is an extraordinary woman. The more extraordinary, the more one knows her.
And her niece, Miss Croy. It seems to me that English girls have special beauty, particularly in evening dress.
Yes, Kate is tremendously good-looking.
And?
And here's the soup. Asparagus. Horribly insipid.
Is it an Englishman's special gift to conceal more than they advertise?
Is that your experience of Englishmen so far?
It is. The few I've met. Are you a young man who is old? Or an old man who is young? You're extremely clever, aren't you?
I'm extremely frivolous.
We don't have a word for you in America. Isn't it the aristocracy?
How did you recognize me?
Your indifference. Did I say that out loud? It's the way you crumb up your bread. And you have recognized me. You have been to my country and threshed us all out. There's nothing for me to explain or brag about. You have the whole picture, don't you? So can you then tell me why I am so different from that girl across the table? Or why she is so different from me?
Well, of course, we recognize you Americans, how you work. See you. You're already worrying what you should say to the thick-necked, large and literal gentleman sitting to your left. You poor creatures, the burdens you take on.
Well, you know my desire to be lovely all round is justly founded on the lovely way Mrs. Lauder met us. It's as if she really cared for us, and it's a magnificent fidelity to Susie.
Well, isn't your Susie's fidelity equally magnificent?
Why, it isn't as if she's got anything to give.
Apart from you.
Me? Aren't I rather a poor present? I don't feel like I've been given.
You've been shown. And if our friend jumps at you, it comes to the same thing. It is Mrs. Lauder now who gets the benefit. Look round the table. You're being from top to bottom jumped at.